Lowe's knows when you're looking for reliability, the right brand makes all the difference. And now, Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retailer for the Whirlpool water treatment line, including their Wi-Fi softener, under-sink filtration system, and more. With Whirlpool's proven performance and our everyday low prices, better tasting, better quality water is within reach. Shop pro-trusted brands like Whirlpool and more, in-store or online. Lowe's, we help, you save.
This is your before and after story, where your first steps towards a new life-changing career begin. Southeastern College can take you there. We offer in-demand hybrid and online programs with hands-on training, led by in-field career professionals, and career services to put you on the path to a rewarding and fulfilling future. This is where your transformation begins. Southeastern College, your future is bright. Visit sec.edu to get started.
What's up? Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz for a Tuesday, August 26, 2025. Hope you're getting geared up and excited for this fucking Texas game, man. I am feeling it. Got some coffee coursing through my veins. Had to go to the gym this morning. Usually I go in the afternoons, so pray for me. Hopefully it goes well. Trying to adjust my schedule a little bit with chicks visiting from out of town. Anyways, enough TMI. Too much information. I used to say don't go there, but that's lame. All right, yesterday we talked about the Texas offense. We talked about their PFF grades, stats from last year, and especially against the Buckeyes. Today we're talking Texas defense. This is an interesting lineup they're rolling out here. So we're going to get into it. Please, as always, like, subscribe. If you listen on podcasts, which we have a huge podcast crowd, we always got new people coming in and joining the show, picking the show up. So I appreciate that. Hey, if you guys want to support the show, by the way, I don't like to pimp myself out very much. But if you want to help the show out, you can visit thebuckeyecast.com. All the gear there is on sale. Shirts, hats, anything Buckeye related. Go check it out, thebuckeyecast.com. And if there's something you're looking for you can't find, hit me up, joe@thebuckeyecast.com. Email me, and I'll get it for you. So anyways, today, let's talk Texas defense, stats, PFF grades, how they fared against us back in January, not too long ago. So this defense was really good in 2024. They allowed just 11.6 points per game. Secondary only allowed 4 passing touchdowns all year. But that was last year. They had 5 starters drafted. So they do have blue chips behind blue chips like we do, and they have transfers coming in. But they did lose 2 of their DBs to the NFL, 2 of their starters. So this may be an area to exploit. So the defensive front should be their strength, most likely. You got the edge, Colin Simmons. We'll get right into him right now. 6'3", 238, one of the best in the country, coming off his true freshman year. 9 sacks, 48 tackles, 5 TFLs, 3 batted down passes. As a true freshman, yeah, he's legit. I'm very concerned about him. What do you have? A total of, looking at his pressures right now, 46 pressures last year and 472 snaps. Only 242 were pass rush snaps. So he's in there against run plays too. So 46 pressures and the 9 sacks, 15 hits on the quarterback, 22 hurries. He had 2 batted down passes against us alone. So he had a big game against the Buckeyes. Graded out a pass rush grade of 74. He had 3 pressures, a hit, 2 hurries, 2 batted down passes, and a partridge and a pear tree. So yeah, he's legit, and he plays well against the good teams. So look at what he did against us. Against Georgia, a 77 pass rush grade. He did have some off days against Georgia earlier in the midseason, but in the SEC championship game, he really cranked it up and even was good against the run and tackling. Only 9 missed tackles on the season for him, 32 total. Um, so this guy's legit. 31 stops. That means he stops without gaining yardage. So this guy's good. He will drop in coverage occasionally. He had 7 targets in coverage, but that's really not his bread and butter. He's a get after the quarterback kind of guy. And again, true freshman. So be aware of him. He's number one in your programs, number one in your Texas Hearts. Now, Ethan Burke, he's lining up on the other side of Colin Simmons. He's a bigger dude. He's that 6'6", 260 guy, kind of like a Jack Sawyer, got that meat on him. Pause. Anyway, this guy's good. 324 snaps, so not as many as Simmons last year. Kind of a split pass to run snap ratio there, almost 50-50. Only 19 pressures out of Ethan Burke. He's number 91, and only 3 sacks last year. So against the Buckeyes, he was not much of a factor. His pass rush grade was 61, so nothing great. 0 pressures, no hits, no hurries, no pressures, just 1 tackle in the game. So he was nothing great against us. Against let's see, he was only good against Vanderbilt, Oklahoma, and Mississippi State. Otherwise, he's kind of mediocre in the pass rush game. Um, his run defense grades are better on the season. Still 57.6, Jesus, and a 68 pass rush. So 91 might not be a big problem. Um, so we'll see who he lines up against if they flip these guys around to the other side of the line of scrimmage. And then D tackles. This is a mess. This is a freaking mess, man. Um, I guess Burke, the one thing Burke brings is length and experience. So 2 things, length and experience. That's about it. But then Texas replaced 5 D tackles with transfers. So they brought in, if you were a D tackle in the transfer portal, Texas called you, that's for sure. And they might have offered you a Lambo or something. So this interior D line is a complete rebuild with 5 transfers trying to crack the rotation. I have no idea which direction this is going to go. You got, let's see, Cole Brevard. He's a senior, 6'3", 352, obviously a plugger down in there. Let's see, he had 23 starts. Uh, let's see, that was at Purdue. So, yeah, making the jump from Purdue to Texas might not be fun. 8 TFLs, 38 tackles last year. That's combined over 3 years at Purdue. Then you got one of our own, Hero Canoe, 6'5", 309 junior. Had 1 start for the Buckeyes, 2 sacks in 2 years at Ohio State. Then you got Levon Johnson, 6'2", 311. He's a junior as well. Played in 18 games at Maryland, 19 tackles over the last 2 years. Travis Shaw, did I mention him? 6'5", 350? I don't think I did. Yeah, Travis Shaw. He played the last 3 years at North Carolina. Odd those defensive linemen are leaving North Carolina with Bill Belichick coming in there, isn't it? It's kind of odd. 37 games at North Carolina. He had 55 tackles, 5.5 TFLs. Then you got Murad Watson, 6'3", 313, sophomore. He has 11 starts at Syracuse, 1 sack. So that's what you're dealing with here. A whole bunch of hero canoes, basically. So I don't know what the fuck to think about these guys. I'm not sure they even know who their starting 2 are at D tackle. So I throw my hands up, man. I have no fucking idea. So we'll see who rolls out there for snap 1. Now your linebackers, you got let's see. What do you got here? You got two-time All-American stud Anthony Hill Jr. in the middle. He's probably a first-round draft pick. Quarterback the defense. He's also very good in coverage, which you don't often get from linebackers. But Anthony Hill Jr., 6'3", 237. He's going into his 3rd year. Uh, on the season, 80 run defense grade. That's decent. That's really good. In coverage, a 62.4. So good, not great. Um, Tackling, a 65.9. Did have 18 missed tackles on the year, so that's not awesome. But he does blitz the quarterback. He had 23 pressures, 6 sacks. So you gotta pick him up and run in pass defense. You gotta pick his ass up. Um, let's see. Looking at him in coverage, he had 60 targets, allowed 51 catches. That's 85% completion percentage to you and me for 450 yards, a couple touchdowns. Did have a pick, but he did give up some yak yards. So yards after the catch, 350 yak yards of that 450. So if you're making a catch on him and you're a receiver, you're probably going to get away. The Buckeyes loaded up on him. Check this shit out. In coverage, they went 5 for 5 against Hill, 128 yards, long of 75. That was probably the Trey Henderson screen pass that went for 6. They credit the poor middle linebacker with that one. That's not fair, man. That's worse shit. I'll let you know when I feel bad. But yeah, so he's a tackling machine. You know, 73 on the year, only 18 misses, so not terrible. It's an 15% miss percentage. Um, Mediocre game against Clemson, against Georgia in the SEC championship, against us, and in coverage and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, he's going to be your stud middle linebacker calling the defense. Then you got the weak side backer is Trey Moore, number 8. Um, 6'3", 245, so a bigger dude. 25 starts, 100 tackles, 22 sacks, 13 and a half TFLs at UTSA, keep in mind. So he's 3 years there, 1 year at Texas last year. Looks like he did redshirt his freshman year at UTSA. So this is his last year. Against us, back in the playoff game, nothing outstanding really to report on him. Solid tackler, but his coverage grade was a 67.9. That's run defense, a 50.8. That's blah. He did have 2 pressures, a hit on the quarterback, and a hurry. He only had 1 tackle in the game. And in coverage, let's see, he was targeted 1 time, 1 catch for 14 yards. So nothing outstanding there. But he's a solid tackler, does not miss a lot. Um, he had, yeah, just 8 misses, but he's around the ball. So Trey Moore is your weak side backer. And then you got a nickel here. This secondary is where I'm gonna look for the Buckeyes to really get some action going. I think these guys can be had. They've returned experience at corner. Malik Muhammad and Jalen Gilbert. Both are 6 foot tall, so good size. Athletic corners. These guys will play in the league probably. Then behind them, don't forget about Coffee Black, sophomore, um, and then Jelani McDonald. Um, so safeties, we'll get into the safeties here in a sec, but looking at uh, let's see, Jalen Gilbert, he'll be a starting outside corner. He was their nickel, their slot last year. He's going into his senior year. Um, Played 700 snaps. What's his coverage grade here? 66.6. Not great. Now in coverage, he was targeted 64 times, allowed 47 catches for 73% completion percentage, 418 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Had a couple PBUs on the season, but no picks or anything. Um, Tackling wise, 45 tackles, 7 misses, so just a 12% miss percentage. So he's a good tackler and stuff, but they don't really blitz him much, just 3 total pressures on the season. So Gilbo, 6 foot 183. See, it'll be interesting to see if he lines up over Jeremiah or Carnell. It's one of the two. and those guys got inches on him, at least 3 inches. So keep an eye on Gilbert. Then you got Malik Muhammad. This guy's probably their best cover corner. 6 foot 178, number five. His coverage grade on the season was a 71.8. That's really good. Against us last year, he was targeted 5 times, allowed 2 catches for a total of 18 yards. So no major damage done there on the outside because they were bracketing Jeremiah Smith. That's pretty much why they were using two, sometimes three guys around Jeremiah in cloud coverage or just straight up brackets, and the guy underneath sometimes like a linebacker. But Muhammad had a 60 against us coverage grade. Um, he had some up and down days against Clemson, a 60, Georgia 48 in the SEC championship game. 37 tackles, 9 misses. So he's not giving up a lot, just 400 yards given up on the season. On let's see, total targets, 60 targets, 30 receptions. So that's a really good 50% completion percentage against him. That's solid. Just allowed 1 touchdown, no picks, 9 PBUs. So Muhammad's the closest thing they have to a lockdown guy. Now, looking at this guy, Jelani McDonald. So it looks like he's going to be they call it a nickel or a star position, number 25, 6'2", 204. So he's a big dude. 6'2", he's got length and strength. In 12 games last year, he had a couple tackles, just 4 starts, or 33 tackles, 2 passes batted down. So that's going to be interesting to see. Let's see where he lined up last year during the season. Can you help me, please? Thank you. Slot, he was in the slot, 118 plays, and then at free safety, 236 snaps. So he's got some flexibility, but he's going to be their nickel, their slot guy. He did play a little bit against us, just 14 total snaps. No damage done, really. He did get a pressure on the quarterback. They must have brought him in like a corner blitz or something, or a safety blitz. Um, did not have any targets against us. So the real damage was done on him in the Arizona State game. He allowed 6 catches on 7 targets. Um, and then, yeah, not a lot on the season, only 21 targets total. He didn't play every snap of every game either. He's 477 snaps on the season. So most guys in the secondary are up around 900. So, um, so Jelani McDonald, number 4, watch him. If his coverage grade on the season was a 63, that's pathetic. If Innis is going to shake somebody and get open, he's going to be covered by this McDonald cat. So keep an eye on McDonald, number 4. See if Innis can shake him out of his shoes. Safeties, you got Jordan Johnson Rubel, the hyphenator. He's 5'10", 201, a little undersized. Is he a sophomore? I thought he was a senior. No, he's a sophomore. Shit. So last year, played 78 snaps. Um, they do have some other depth, so I wouldn't be surprised if they swap him out for somebody who I don't know what or why or who, but anyways, um, it, just a coverage grade of 67, but in only 78 snaps. I mean, and 40 of those snaps were run defense. So he's only played 38 coverage snaps on the year on last season. So um, targeted just twice, allowed 1 catch. So not a lot to go off of here from Johnson Rubel. Then you got Michael Taffy. He's the senior, kind of overrated, I think, in my opinion. It's not, this guy doesn't do much. He gets everybody lined up, I guess you could say, but I don't think he's like a stud or anything. 6 foot, 190. Um, what do you have? 2 picks last year, 10 PBUs. So he's good in coverage, 5.5 TFLs, 78 tackles. So he's solid, but nothing really stands out about this guy. His coverage grade is an 89. That's very, very good at free safety. His total targets, he has, I always find there, 35, 22 targets, completed against 35, or 22 completions on 35. That's a 63% completion percentage, 210 yards. Um, did not allow a touchdown, had a couple picks, 8 PBUs. So the guy can track the ball, go knock it down. Against us, though, he just had 4 tackles and a missed tackle. Did not have any targets or anything. So kind of quiet day for him. Um, his worst game was against Clemson and against the Cheaters. So missed tackles will hurt your coverage grade or your defensive grades. So yeah, Taffy, we'll see. I'm not too impressed by the secondary whatsoever. You know, so they're going to continue to contain Jeremiah with bracket coverage. They're going to do double and triple teams. You can use a corner and a nickel. You can use a corner and a safety, but they're going to have brackets on Jeremiah at all times. Cloud coverage with safety help over the top. So a corner will take away the shorter routes. Safety will sit deep to keep Jeremiah in front of him. So then you can see the triangle defense, an inside guy, an outside guy, and a safety over the top. So don't expect Jeremiah to have a huge monster game unless the Buckeyes can scheme up something to get him open. So that's what we're looking at. I think this defense can be had, man. Just like yesterday's show, the offensive line, I think, can be had by the Buckeyes. I think this defensive secondary, once you get past that front four, front seven, I think there are plays to be made. Just need Julian saying to be patient and make those plays. Don't shit the bed. You got to be clean. So let me know what you guys think. Does anybody catch your eye? You see any fish in this secondary? I see a few. And let me know what you think about that D line, this rotation of 5 transfers they brought in. Geesh. Anyway, talk to you later. Go Bucks.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.